The Sierra Madre Oriental is a mountain range in northeastern Mexico. The Sierra Madre Oriental is part of the American Cordillera, a chain of mountain ranges that consists of an almost continuous sequence of mountain ranges that form the western backbone of North America, Central America, South America and Antarctica. Setting: spanning 1,000 kilometers, the Sierra Madre Oriental runs from the Rio Grande on the border between Coahuila and Texas south through Nuevo Leon, southwest Tamaulipas, San Luis Potosi, Querétaro, and Hidalgo to northern Puebla, where it joins with the east-west running Eje Volcanico transversal of central Mexico, the northernmost of the Sierra del Burro and the Sierra del Carmen, which reach the border with the United States at the Rio Grande. North of the Rio Grande, the range continues northwestward into Texas and beyond as the Davis and Guadalupe Ranges. Mexico's Gulf coastal plain lies to the east of the range, between the mountains and the Gulf of Mexico coast. The Mexican Plateau, which averages 1,100 meters in elevation, lies between the Sierra Madre Oriental and the Sierra Madre Occidental further west. The climate of the Sierra Madre Oriental is drier than the rainforest areas further south. Highest major summits. The highest point is Cerro San Rafael at 3,700 meters above sea level. Is the highest point of the Sierra Madre Oriental and the state of Coahuila, and the second in Mexico in isolation. Ecology. This long range of tall mountains is noted for its abundant biodiversity and large number of endemic species of plants and wildlife. For the dry north to the wetter south, the Sierra Madre Oriental pine oak forests are found at high elevations in the range. To the east, the Tamaulipan matorral occupies the range's lower slopes in Nuevo Leon and northern Tamaulipas, while the Veracruz moist forests cover the lower slopes of the central range, and the eastern slopes at the southern end of the range are home to the Veracruz montane forests. West of the range, the Mexican Plateau is home to deserts and xeric shrublands, including the Chihuahuan Desert to the north, the Meseta Central Matorral on the central part of the plateau, and the Central Mexican Matorral on the southern plateau. Much of the wildlife can also be found in the Sierra Madre Occidental, which runs parallel to these mountains along western Mexico. Flora. Pine oak forests are dominated by several species of pine, such as Pinus nelsoni, P. sembroides, P. pseudostrobis, and P. arizonica, and oak, such as Quercus castanea and Q. affinis. Matorral is characterized by woody shrubs, small trees, cacti, and succulents. Montane chaparral is found above 1,700 meters and is home to species in the genera Quercus, arbutus, yucca, cercocarpus and bauhinia. Piedmont scrub occurs below 2,000 meters and is composed of plants 3 to 5 meters in height such as Heliata parviphilia, Neopringlea Integrophilia and Acacia spp. The canopy of moist forests is dominated by trees up to 30 meters in height, including Brosimum alicastrum, Manilcara zapota, Celdus monoica, Bursera cimaruba, Dendropanax arboreus, and Sideroxylon capiri. Fauna. Birds of the forest include the Mexican chickadee, Montezuma quail, Strickland's woodpecker, zone-tailed hawk, and several species of jay. Pine oak forests in Coahuila are part of the migration route of monarch butterflies. Threats and conservation. Original habitats have been severely reduced by clearance for livestock grazing and logging over hundreds of years. Protected areas include the Cumbres de Monterrey National Park in Mexico and the Big Bend National Park in Texas. The El Cielo Biosphere in Tamaulipas preserves the northernmost tropical Veracruz moist forests in Mexico and extensive temperate cloud forests.